Braves and the Miami Marlins. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's Brandon Phillips. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
First baseman number 5. Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And that misses for ball 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score. Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Into the windup and the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Second inning coming up. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Nick Markakis.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he misses there. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dietrich onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Bohr is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's Echeverria now.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips into shallow center. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfield.
Into the box now, Tom Kohler. Ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Mike Fultonevich.
The pitcher, number 20.
Now here it comes.
Mike Fultonevich.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Gordon fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. The pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set. Trying to pick things up where we left off. D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Markakis looks up. Gone! Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. A base hit in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run in the inning on this. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. So striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Nope.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Tyler Flowers is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Echeverria is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. They're set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Kohler.
Standing in, Tom Kohler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's D. Gordon now, 1 for 2.
Gordon.
Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the plate, Mike Foltynewicz.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Foltynewicz.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And Phillips has himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they've put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. Going to strike at victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Runner at first here, one man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Markakis on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one. They're up. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Adonis Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter.
In now, Tom Kohler.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Miami down in. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safe.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Mike Foltynewicz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Kurt Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that single.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Junichi Tazawa will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's Ender Inciarte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with...
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. D. Gordon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him...
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Stepping up now, Justin Bour. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. First and second now, 1 man out. Hot shot to third. He's right there. Phillips for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that is. Back now under the roof at Marlins Park as we get a look outside at the bright lights of Miami. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 3 tries. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled back. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Third baseman number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Adonis Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there will be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tom Kohler earns his first win of the season. Mike Foltynewicz takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The
Home safely.